Really Charlie Porches vibes, blending tight, chilling at Honey Dew, where coffee meets delight. Tune in live every Wednesday at 10. Bring a family member or friend.
What's going on, everyone? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Charlie. How are
There
you?
you guys are chopping it up at Honey Dew Rte 18.
Hey, we're not
113.
chopping it up. You are chopping
Yeah,
it up.
where's Chops?
Speaking of chopping it up, Chops is MIA. We're gonna have to send the police to look
It's
for
gonna
him.
be like a
The
music,
Honeydew police is on their way.
like a music introduction for him or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Here's Chops.
Here's Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie has a shirt on. His 49er shirt. Wearing it proudly. Wearing it proudly.
Listen. Well, Chops, when you're ready, you come over here and you can come join us.
Chops,
Because we have a special guest, man. Who'd you bring with you?
she's enjoying our Boston cream
Yeah,
croissant.
man.
Oh my gosh, am I
And-
ever?
And I just literally met her like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But she did have a meeting with my sister, who's our HR director, probably a couple days ago, last week. And then she happened to catch me before the podcast. I said, "Hey, perfect timing. Come on."
So
But
Sherry, right?
and Sherry,
Yes.
most importantly, we have like initiation. Like
Oh, I
the
love
only way that you
initiation.
can come in
Yeah.
to this podcast, we have to know what's your favorite football team.
Probably don't like.
You know, oh yeah, I'm not a huge football, but I root for the home team, of course, the Patriots. I have to root for the home team.
That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Yes, I made it.
She's a Pats fan.
Yeah. Well,
As long as you didn't say San Fran. He's still waiting. Chops is still waiting for Joe Montana to come out of retirement. Back from the 1980s.
hey, they interviewed Joe Montana.
Yeah.
I guess the guy's not following football too much because he forgot so many like top 50 players that are playing now. He's like, that guy from Kansas City, or the guy from the Giants. He so I don't know, maybe. Maybe. So, Sherry, why don't you give us a little bio about you? And,
Talk to us about why you're here and what you like the public to know about what you do and how you can save our friends some money.
Amazing. So my name is Sherry Bentz. I work with Power Play Energy Group and also EcoLoop out of Danvers. And what I do down in the South Coast area is I help businesses and homeowners strategize utility costs. It's a rising expense that we are all being subjected to. And I help find various ways to help save you money.
I think you have a customer already, Chops.
I should have all of you guys already. Bring me your electric bills. I'm going to save you
The
money.
jury's still out. It's going to take more than a smile to get us to buy into this program.
That's okay. Anybody who's worked with me knows that I do not give up. I am a very, very diligent follower upper. So you met me today. I'll keep on coming back until you hear me. I'm like that nagging mom, nagging wife. When you know that something is good for you, I'm going to keep on letting you know about it
Olivia,
until you make the change.
I think we should change our store hours.
I know what car you drive.
Thank you.
I'll learn them all.
Oh, she's also picking her toes, which is good.
Oh, I was totally cut out for podcast life.
You caught your match, Chops.
Am I replacing you?
So,
you can squeeze over
Chops
there.
has got a beautiful voice. He's going to sing for us shortly. Yes.
Oh,
We're also going to be doing I'll let Chops talk about it. We're going to be doing a music in the morning here at Honey Dew, hosted by Chops Turner. I don't know. It's going to be tough to get him to sing. I think he pulls the Milli Vanilli type of thing. Seriously.
No, not
You ever
I can't wait. I'm here for the entertainment
you ever
now.
watch him sing? like the music is like,
I've heard them sing for about
like
30 years.
the music in the back, the music in the
I'm not
back,
that old.
the music in the
Right,
background.
right. You started when you were like 5.
No, Chops is the best. Chops is the best. Chops is the only guy that celebrates his birthday 365 days a week. Yeah.
All right, I definitely need to know you better.
We thought we were special. Charlie and I thought we were special because we got invited to this big celebrate birthday bash. Yeah, we thought we were special, right? And then the day after that vault event, which is very successful, right? He's having another celebration, another birthday celebration. I'm like, he used us to get there.
Teach me, my birthday's coming up. We can use my birthday too. I like that. Yeah. Everybody
We
come
can
on
sing for your
out.
birthday.
Come on out and have a good time. December 5th.
You want to hire Chops for your birthday needs.
Oh no, we're gonna collaborate. We're gonna collaborate and bring the party.
So,
Sorry,
Chop, come join us, man.
you want to finish
There's
your
plenty of room for you over here.
you want to finish
I'll
the
scoot
presentation? Sorry.
closer.
You want to finish your presentation?
Sure.
Yeah.
So what I have found in this area typically is that people don't know what options they have available to them. And we pay a ton into taxes and fees and different state programs that your regular everyday homeowner and business owner can take advantage of. There are multiple ways that you can save through things like solar, community shared solar, which is basically getting the net metering credits back on your bill through just signing up through a subscription with a local solar farm. A lot of people don't know that here in Massachusetts, I've coined the term the big grid, similar to the big dig. We all remember that crazy project. So that changed the landscape of transportation here in Massachusetts. The big grid is going to change the landscape of electricity. Right now, we're trying to fuel, we're using 19th century fuel, coal, to power a 21st century algorithm, and that's not going to work. So they're making a lot of adjustments in how we receive electricity, and that's why we have these taxes and fees to help support this. It's not going anywhere. It's not going down. There's no administration that is going to be able to change this for us because it's something that needs to happen in order to promote what's coming next. And unfortunately, data centers are coming next. Mega AI data centers are coming, and they're coming to Massachusetts. One mega data center uses as much electricity as a city, as a whole city. So if we put that extra pressure on our grid, you can imagine simple supply and demand, what is going to happen to the rates at that point. We're going to see the bills today double within the next couple of years. And it might not be forever. Maybe things will correct. But in the meantime, until it's figured out, it's going to be incredibly expensive here for us. So I like to explain the behind the scenes for why you might have somebody knocking at your door for solar, or why you might have somebody, knocking on your door for any kind of energy supply, period. We have an agenda. We have a mission here in Massachusetts that you can either get on board with and benefit from, or you can continue to pay the price of and foot the bill of. So I like to explain that difference to ratepayers in general so that you know exactly what you're paying for. Your bill should not be a surprise.
Nice.
And that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. Come with lots of great references. I can point you in the right direction for just about anything. I'm actually going to be certified as a HERS rater. So
Any big projects or any projects that you working in the Bedford area or the South Coast area that you can let us know about?
Absolutely. One of the big projects that I have taken on is building. Are you guys familiar with Friendly Pizza in Dartmouth?
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm helping them build a solar carport right now. So she's definitely taking her business to the next level with looking at these kinds of solutions to help support her business and her utility usage down the road. Another great client of mine is the DeMello International Center downtown. Just simply changing who his supplier was and getting him shopping his supply around to get him a better deal is saving thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands over the course of the contract. So it's basically a no-brainer if you are able to sit down and listen to the conversation.
Nice. What other projects in Massachusetts are you working on? Is there any?
projects in Massachusetts. I have a few residential solar projects that are in the works now. That's kind of my
Nice.
favorite way to be able to help people because it affects you on the family level. You want to have as much disposable income as you can.
Yeah.
Why are you paying more than what you should for a service that you are going to be paying for anyway, when you can get it at a cheaper, more stable price? When you go shopping for a home, you're not looking for a variable mortgage. Most people want a fixed rate mortgage so that basically what you're going to be paying every month. And that's exactly what I'm able to do to help stabilize the cost of people's electricity. So signing a 25-year contract is not a bad deal. You have an infinite contract with the utility where you don't know what they're going to be charging you over the course of that 25 years. At least when you lock in solar, you know what you're going to be charged over the course of the next 25 years, which gives families the benefit to be able to plan accordingly. So I really enjoy helping families, especially save money with their energy costs, because it goes directly back into fueling that family.
Great.
So it's customer base, and there's a lot of multifamily homes. You can have someone on the first floor not wanting your services, but someone on the second floor would want your services. And it can be provided, and they can easily save some money. So that's the one thing I like about programs like yours, is that, you can just go and talk to each customer one-on-one and provide that change, savings like you did with the DeMello Center, and in future with Friend and Pizza.
I have lots of tips and tricks, lots of tips and tricks that can save money and put money back into your pocket. It's a great option for landlords to look into, because as the costs of living are rising, I speak to realtors all the time. And one of the most consistent things that realtors are saying across the board is that people are now concerned with what the utility costs are of where they're going to be living. You can't buy a house and, have a $3,200 mortgage and then step into that not knowing what you're going to be paying in utilities. So they want to know upfront, what do the utilities of this house look like? If a house is already equipped with solar, you know that answer, and you know that you're in a better situation. Same thing with moving into a multifamily and speaking with landlords. It's a great, attractive feature to have utilities included through the solar panels that are on the roof. This program helps to create money for upgrades that need to be done on many homes here in Massachusetts. That's probably the biggest thing that I do for homeowners. Maybe they weren't interested in solar, but they need a new roof, or they need an updated electrical system, or they need trees cut down because insurance companies are coming after them. So all of those kinds of things can be mitigated through the Massachusetts State Solar Program if the project qualifies. Not everybody qualifies for these programs.
How can people get a hold of you if they want more information or?
Perfect. You can contact me at 617-755-5578. Text or call is great. Email is sherry@ppeg.co. So that's SHERRI @ppeg.co. Or you can follow me on Instagram. I am Sherry Lee Sunshine. And that is SHERRI_Lee, LEE_sunshine.
Sounds good. Chops, any questions or?
Just listen. Taking it all in.
Quiet.
Somebody's got to have a question.
That's okay. Can we talk about some Honey Dew news?
Ooh.
So we have a couple of promotions that are taking place here at both our locations here at Route 18, New Bedford, and the 2813 Acushnet Avenue. Every Sunday, we have the Sunday Fun Day for families. You buy 6 donuts, you get 6 for free. Only at our 2 locations. So if you go to any other Honey Dew, they're gonna shut you down. So. So make sure you come here to Route 18, 113 Conway, and 2813. And I know that you'll be extremely happy because we have the most amazing staff and the most amazing pastry available for all our customers. And then on Mondays, we have the owner's special, which is free donut with any drink, any size drink. And then this past Monday, we offered something that no one else offered because, as you all know, I just got into the honeydew business this past April, and my family, my sister who works for us, and people like were diehard Dunkin' Donuts fans or fans of coffee of other establishments. But we introduced them to honeydew, and you never want to go back anywhere else. So what we did for our customers is every month on Monday, this past Monday, we offered a free coffee with the purchase of any sandwich. And who does that? We did it for the simple reason why, because there's quite a few people out there that have never tried honeydew coffee or iced coffee. And there's something about this coffee that I think that you'd be hooked. You'd always want to come by honeydew for a cup of coffee. The coffee's fresh, the coffee's good. It tastes different than any other establishment. So we encourage you to stop by. Just give us a chance. I guarantee you that we're gonna be right. I guarantee that. So, and then trick or treat, right? Our manager Olivia here at our 113 Conway store and Anna at our North End store have worked really hard in surprising our customers. They go above and beyond. They've been doing a good job with our Halloween decorative donuts. If you come by, you take a look at our donut shelf. It's always full because when you walk. That's another thing that what makes us different from other shops is that if you walk into a shop like 10, 11 o'clock, you'll see an empty shelf. We have bakers working constantly, making sure that our shelves are full because we want to make sure that we're a donut shop. We should have donuts from open until close. And that's something that I take great pride in. So Halloween. We have a special treat for all families on October 31st. We want to give everyone free hot chocolate from the time we open to the time we close. And we want to make sure that every kid, every parent has a bag to go trick-or-treating.
Wow.
Along with, I think we're going to throw some treats in here as well. Yes. As long as they start their trick-or-treat here first before they go into the neighborhoods. We want to promote a safe night for all kids. So we want to.
Is that at both locations?
Yes, both locations are 2813 at Christian Avenue and 113 Conway. We just we have that promotion of every person gets a free hot chocolate on Halloween and a trick-or-treat bag. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Olivia's been doing a remarkable job representing us in this store. She's here at 5 o'clock every morning.
You're
and
lying.
leaves until
Well,
like
fuck.
she said, and
Slacking.
and leaves whenever her
Running
job
this
is
place
done.
here.
Jerry's still out on that.
I'm glad your sister hired Olivia and everyone.
I just show up.
The VP of the company.
I just show up. So Charlie, once again, I want to thank you and
Yeah, thank you.
chopping it up.
You're welcome.
Vanilla. What do you call them? No vanilla.
Milk? No.
No.
He's-
No.
There you go.
Chops comes from the church. He knew how to sing at 4 years old.
I have
You got the best.
Let's hear something.
It's a joke that I have with Chops, but Chops is the best singer that I have ever met because I've always said
Now he's telling
I've always said to people that music inspires.
right.
And when I listen to this guy sing, it's inspiring. So, and it just makes you think about dreams. It makes you
You're dreaming of chops?
maybe
Yeah.
when you listen to music, it inspires you to accomplish. When you listen to music, it inspires you to accomplish your dreams.
Right.
It gives you the strength. It inspires you, as someone had said, to clean the house. Right? Music, clean the house. It inspires you in so many ways, and Chops does that, and that's why I have surrounded myself with Chops. We've had deep roots for quite some time. My years with the mayor's office, doing the tree lightings in every community.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got to now. You got to now.
Yeah.
went from cycle to Mike.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Psycho to Mike.
and
Right,
who?
right.
Who?
Psycho.
Oh, I don't know that is.
Mr. Michael St.
Oh, okay. So I thought he was calling me a psycho. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, that's only your next door neighbor.
I think you should have Chops create a jingle for Honey Dew. Can you do a soulful jingle for Honey Dew?
Oh,
Get
yes,
people
we can.
motivated to
Oh,
come
yeah,
to
we can do that.
coffee?
Yes,
I
yes,
also-
we can. Oh, yeah.
Also, the importance of this, podcast too is
Come down to
we'll become
Honey
more
Dew.
of a
That's right.
community informational resource for our people, for our customers, for the neighborhoods, people across the city. Like I had said, 1 week we're going to have a representative from the AG's office here talk about some programs that they are involved with that help build our neighborhoods. So thank you again for making us your home during your weekly podcast. Happy to have you here, and Chops has been extremely quiet. But I'd like to hear.
I'm going to take it all in.
I'd like to hear him sing one song
Oh, man, you got
that's going to lift the spirits of our customers, our employees, our guests,
Yes,
our
let's hear it.
friends, people at home, and while Charlie's
Exactly,
stuff is
brother.
good.
Listen, you talked for like 15 minutes. You didn't get a hit word, and I'm telling you,
Well, the truth is, I was trying to kill time so you can finish your croissant.
Okay, if you've never tried a Boston cream croissant, I'm telling you, it's where it's at. This
Yeah,
is
but
my first experience,
only
and
at
I'm
Honey Dew.
obsessed. Where else would you get it? I've
Oh,
never
right.
even seen this before.
That's going to cost me.
Yeah, I've never even seen this before.
this is, yeah, it is. It's,
So, Chops, how about that song?
Charlie, where's our guitar player, Charlie?
I'm still trying to fill up on that.
Marlene is, he must be doing something. You know?
Yeah, he must
So,
be at school.
I don't know. Hey, don't let them force you to sing, man.
No,
You're right.
Listen, last week,
Hey,
I didn't know. Oh, my God. Oh,
you're
no.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Chops, you're right. You don't have to force. I'll just turn around.
yeah, why not?
Daddy, treat me bad.
come on.
I just do a little bit.
Okay.
My man over here suggested, stop this now, which is,
That's a good one.
he said, R&B. Yeah, give it a line, give it a line. I'll just do a little bit. There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we got a long, long way to go, but where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nobody hold us back, putting ourselves together, passing up our act. We've never been held down before. I know you refuse to be held down any longer.
Yeah.
Only that Honey Dew.
It's just
I taught him.
that's right. Thank you, brother.
Did you hear what Charlie said? I like what he just said.
Oh,
And
thank you.
I happen to agree with him.
I taught him everything
He did. Charlie did.
a little stronger chops. Man.
That's right.
Bring it out from the chest.
That's
man.
right.
Do it. You know what I mean?
That's it. That diaphragm. In fact, I'm doing one of Charlie's song coming up.
Sick.
One of his recordings.
Come with me. And,
Come with me.
that
Oh yeah.
song,
When he did?
Yeah, yes sir. Yes sir.
Yeah,
Get ready to record.
I can't wait. Dark Saint Records is ready to get you behind the mic, start recording.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to do
Once
it.
you're ready, then we can get that out there and then stream it to everything
Yeah.
that we know. And but I put that song out there, and it's already generated about 4,000.
Woo!
So
Man, that's pretty good.
once we put your voice on it, it's going to definitely go and blossom to almost, good.
4,100.
Hopefully 100,000. Because
4,100.
it's a very the song is like Chops and I were talking. It sounds like Donny Hathaway.
Right.
It's that song that you would play where a father and daughter would dance at a wedding, or a first dance for a couple. So, and what I want it to be is a lifetime. Something that's timeless. And I think with the voice of Chops Turner, this record this song could be timeless, and it could be heard from years to come. So I can't wait until we do that. And it means a lot for Chops and I to collaborate along with Kaz, and it's going to be something special. Can't wait.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, Sherry, I don't know if you have anything else to say. We have our boy Nate Victor over there. He's going to come on board.
Yeah.
But not
Nate.
not until you're done.
No. I
wanna
am.
Make sure that
This
your
was
message is
such a
delivered.
wonderful little community thing that
expecting
you guys
this.
are doing. I absolutely was not expecting this, so I love that. And I'm going to put the word out. I go business to business, home to home, so I love sharing information and letting people know what they should be taking a look at.
Let me know. We have other podcasts. I have a really challenge
Every Wednesday,
podcast. We have this podcast. So I'm willing to. If you ever want to get on the show,
Yeah.
just give me a call. You want me to advertise something? I'm going to take a picture of your card without, asking for any kind of money.
Yeah.
I'll advertise that.
I appreciate you.
The Facebook profile we have there, called Chopping It Up at Honey Dew. I'll make sure we put that on there, and we'll go from there. So
I think that's probably one of my favorite things about working in the New Bedford area. Like I was telling you earlier, is that there is so much of a community down here, and businesses do support each other, and I really like seeing that. So thank you so much. I appreciate
you're
you.
welcome.
Thanks,
You're
guys.
welcome.
And I'll be back. I'm coming for all of you. You all need my help. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can either squeeze in
Come on, Vic.
Have-
Let Vic-
have Nate-
Come on, man. He's the man.
at the end or in the
He's the
middle.
man. I said that. I mean, Vic is it.
That was good.
He's really good.
Surprise. I'm glad that you were on point there, Mr. Moniz, with getting Sherry on board.
Yeah, she's good people.
And, for one, like she said, she's trying to save people money.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just trying to share information out to the public and let them make a decision whether they are interested or not. Programs, we're not endorsing anything, just public information, right?
Yeah,
Right.
They came to us and we extend an invitation to everybody to come on the show.
Sherry Bench, Senior Energy Strategist from Power Play Energy Group. Her number is 1-617-755-5578. That's powerplayenergygroup.net. Just check her out. And I'll put her information in the comment section, which is already there.
Yeah.
We'll go from there.
So I say, well, come on.
Over to my left, not Walter, but Nathan Victor is here. He is here because he wants to tell us some stories. And I don't know what stories are going to come out of it. Victor, you just have to, if you're from the area, you understand. And regionally, many people know Nathan Victor. So, without further ado, Nathan Victor is here.
I'm not regional, I'm international.
Yeah, international.
That's right.
I went international in '97.
Are we saying international because of child support in Mexico?
No, man. No. There's a lot of kids that look like you. A lot of kids that look like you. There's a lot of handsome little brown kids running around.
Even in Antarctica, you know, I don't know how a black man made it so cold.
I've always wanted to
That
go.
is crazy, man.
I've always wanted to go.
You told the girl down there today.
They got a nice colony down there. They do. They do.
I'm from New Bedford, man.
Will Smith was living there for a
I
little
just
bit.
came down here to melt the ice. And
Yeah.
they left me
Will Smith was living in Antarctica for a
Oh,
little bit. They have a special compound now.
wow.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
So, yeah, it's good to have you here, man. So what do you think about my Dodgers, man? I think we'll be World Series champions, man.
I think so.
Yeah.
Anytime someone could strike out 10 people and hit 3 home runs in the same damn game,
Yeah.
Wow.
that's pretty
That was like-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Really is.
It doesn't look like he's trying.
No,
It doesn't.
They definitely getting their money's worth.
Yeah. Well, they already made their money back.
Yeah.
The owner made $700 million already this year. They made the money back already.
700
$700 million already.
It's
That's all.
something.
It's amazing how much money the Dodgers are
I
paying.
know.
Yeah.
That's
But
unbelievable.
They could afford it.
they
Yeah.
could afford it, and they're bringing championships back home to LA.
Yeah.
I was so right from day one since he came into the league. I just actually I always liked him. I said, man, he's tremendous. Suzuki, what's his name?
Now he's going to start talking about motorcycles.
See, just like a Victor.
They start talking about motorcycles. He don't know
I
about
was
Suzuki.
very,
He don't know no
I
Suzuki.
was very, very, very into that conversation. And just like a Victor, he just interrupts me. He wants to talk about something else. You know, he's trying to get jobs to make another
I
song.
think he was going to talk about. I think what he was trying to do is trying to say, how about those Knicks?
No, I'm a Mets fan. I'm angry all the time.
The former coach actually coached the gave
He
some
gave
consultant
the
advice
pointers
to
because you don't play
Yeah.
defense. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
That's why. So he's
Yeah.
trying to teach you how to play defense.
Well,
You know where I went to college, right? Salem State.
Really?
Yeah, he went to Salem State,
Oh,
man.
he's a Massachusetts guy.
Yeah, he's a mascot.
he's a die-hard Massachusetts guy. And
Well,
I believe he's
think
from
that-
Connecticut. I believe he's
So
from
you think he's
Connecticut.
going
But
after Joe Mazzulla? So?
no,
No ownership?
No.
Joe Mazzulla used to play against me Bedford High. You know that, right?
he-
Yeah, he went to high school right in Rhode Island.
Wow.
he-
Well, yeah, Johnson. He's from originally from Johnson. Yeah.
listen, strange guy. Coach Tibbs is he's just sitting because once again the New York Knicks are paying another coach.
He's
do
like
nothing.
coach number 3, I think.
He's doing nothing, right?
Coach number-
He's just collecting that paycheck. So
I'd like to get you out of
guess
it.
what? And he just
Well,
hey,
I
we
would-
go to Boston today.
You know what you can say about Tibbs, though?
Yeah.
He gets players paid. You know why? Because they never come out the game. His
No.
stats are always way up here.
Wow.
They're always getting 42 minutes.
Good morning.
Well, that was crazy because and that was that was the one thing that everyone talked about.
He killed Derrick Rose.
Wow.
Derrick Rose would still be playing top level right now, but lose his knees out, hip flexors, everything.
It's one thing when it comes to starting 5, he stays loyal to them.
Yes.
If he's going to win the game,
He goes too deep.
yeah.
Maybe.
So they play tonight too, Knicks?
That's a silly question. So 7 o'clock.
Wow.
1900 if you're in the
Listen,
military.
I'm not a Knicks fan. I don't follow
You
them.
don't have to be a
I
Knicks
know
fan.
the Knicks
You have to be a
fan.
Knicks
I know
fan. See,
the
that's the
Knicks
problem, Charlie. They're not a hooper.
I
They're
know
not a
that-
hooper.
I
It doesn't
know-
matter what
yes,
time the
I
game
am.
comes on. Who's playing, you watch.
I
That's
do
why.
watch.
You watch the epitome
I
of
watch both games.
which is
yesterday.
Madison Square Garden, the
So
real
why
guy.
would I waste my
Real
time?
guy.
Real guy.
Real
Not
guy.
the one with the
Waste-
pigeons flying around. You got a dodge pose when you
As
watch the
Charlie-
game.
Why
As
would I
Charlie
waste
said-
my time watching the Knicks?
As Charlie said in his
I know the
Facebook,
Knicks are playing Friday. I know they're playing Friday, but that's the game they're gonna lose. So
They could.
why
They,
would I worry
they
about
started the season with 3 people on injured reserve already, so they could. Celtics could
Hey,
win.
that's shit luck. You don't live in New York or don't
They
even
could
play in
win.
New York.
They could win, or they could give up 20-point playoff leads consistently. But that's all right. That's all right.
I am not
we need to get the Honey Dew police here.
That's all right.
As Charlie mentioned in his post this week, he says this is the best time of the year for sports.
It is.
He loves
Yeah, he
sports.
loves it.
Playoff season.
All of them are going. Baseball, hockey, basketball,
just about
football.
Did the Bruins win yesterday?
No, they lost.
Panthers.
He lost
That's
the
right,
game.
because the Panthers, they were on a losing streak, and then they
Marchand
won
came in,
yesterday,
gave up
yeah.
2 assists.
Yep.
I mean, dished out 2 assists.
What do you guys think about that trade? Do you support it? Do you think we should have kept him?
I didn't want
Yeah.
to leave, but
Yeah.
however, listen, they had to do something, and
Either Sweeney goes
he's
or-
not. It's bittersweet with him. I mean, because
Yeah.
look what he accomplished last year,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then he gets to go home. He gets to come here this year. He gets that tribute video.
Gets the
and
money.
he gets to thank the Boston fans, New England fans that say, "Hey, I appreciate you, but I got a championship and I'm good."
How come they didn't give him a parade like Ray Bork when he came back, when he won the championship? Comes back to town, they gave him a parade. They gave him a parade.
Right?
And Ray Bork deserved
Like
it. He deserved it.
Right. Well, I think
I love
that's
Ray
coming. I really do.
I love
think
Ray
that-
Bork. man.
as
Marshawn, that's coming, and maybe it will maybe a tribute when he does retire, because I don't think that's far away. Even
No,
though
it's
he's
not. It's not.
contributing.
It's not.
as he said in an interview yesterday, I heard him talk about the fans here in Boston. He said, you can't compare the two between Florida and Boston. This is in Boston. It's much more of an intimate. The crowds go crazy here in Boston. There's a big fan club. We support our players, and we just don't support them. But we
You think you know him?
yeah, you think you know them. Like they're like family, right? They're like, but so, and he says he misses that. He misses that because you go to a restaurant, everybody knows who you are. You
Right,
get
right.
that support. You go to Florida, it's so population's so big,
Right,
you're
right.
just another person. Yeah, so it's,
Everybody's wearing brown.
Yeah.
They're retired.
yeah. So like you said, there's something special here in Boston, and the fans are amazing. So that was nice to hear from him. So
You ever see Chara in person? I bumped into him outside Madison Square Garden. What's
guy,
the big
6'8",
6'9" dude?
6'8".
And I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, this dude's too skinny to be a hooper. Who's this dude? And my man that was with me, he works for MSG. He goes, Nate, you don't know who that is? I'm like, nah. I said, I know my hoopers. That's not Doug. He's doing something else. Like, yo, that's your man from Boston. I'm like, I don't have no friends in Boston. I don't know any white guys that are 6'9", 6'8". I said, I knew how tall this guy was. Then when I got home, I called my man up, and he was like, hey, that was probably Chara. Then I looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, that was him. Because, I mean,
Wow.
even in pads and stuff like that, he's not even big with pads.
Wow.
Then I'm like, how tall is he with skates? Was he like 7'3" with skates on?
Man, running marathon.
Yeah.
He was in the Boston Marathon last year,
That's crazy.
which is crazy because
That's crazy.
in order to participate in the Boston Marathon, you have to get qualified, right? So you have to do other
Yep.
little marathons before you can participate.
You have to-
in something
you have to
like
nice
meet
to see you.
Have to meet a certain time.
Yeah. So, Nate, I want to talk to you about something, right? You're a sports fan. And now there's all kinds of talk about people like Roy Jones doing these little circus
Stop.
fights.
You should
Floyd Mayweather
They should
doing
stop.
some shows, I'm kind of tired of those
Someone's gonna get hurt.
yeah, I just
Someone's
don't
gonna
like
get
those
hurt.
fights anymore.
Someone's gonna
I
get hurt.
really, and when you say hurt, that might be something little, but it also might be something major, right? Because these guys are
DE.
going in and messing around, and I'm just tired of those fights. There's so many boxers out there that deserve the opportunity to have a pro fight somewhere, and when these guys are coming out of retirement, and it's all about money.
The
I
money.
know that. I'm
The
not
money.
stupid,
The money.
but
Big time.
I'm just tired of those fights. And
Like
I'm
when
a
Mike Tyson
huge-
fought Jake Paul,
Yeah.
he took $10 million for the dive,
Yeah.
and he got another $10 million because he didn't knock him out.
Yeah.
And when Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones, there was all kinds of stipulations the public didn't know about. He couldn't throw three-piece combos to the body.
Mhm.
He
Wow.
couldn't throw combinations to the face. He couldn't do it. It was even if you watch the fight, you see him catching himself. He stops.
Yeah.
He
All the
stops.
time.
He stops.
And-
That's like letting a dog off the leash and telling him to come back. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Not a lot of dogs come back on that first time you call them. I mean, that's a long hospital stay. You get hit by. They said getting hit by that guy is like having a 30-pound dumbbell in each hand and punch somebody with a 30-pound dumbbell.
Wow.
And he wasn't even close to the hardest puncher in the heavyweight division. He wasn't even close.
I mean, hey, rest in peace. Even at 40-something years old, George Foreman packed a punch.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Foreman. Oh, yeah.
Archie Moore was another one.
Yeah.
Moore.
Yeah.
Archie Moore punched
Actually, Hachimura and your relative.
Stop it. Stop
Oh
it.
no.
Stop it.
This is a true story. Cheryl's father, Mr. Lammers.
He
and
fought all kinds of
Hachimura
people. Harvey.
were good friends.
Harvey.
Harvey.
He used to
And
threaten
told
me every time I
about
got
it.
on the bus.
He used to
Wow.
talk to me about it all the time.
Nice.
That was it.
You know,
He fought Floyd
about
Patterson.
his- Yep.
What,
Well,
Bedford too?
Just
Right
crazy,
from New Bedford.
you know. The boxing history in New Bedford is
It's
just
deep.
Tell it.
It's very, very deep.
unbelievable. You know, when we talk about, imagine just going up the street, going there, as you say, United Kingdom, and you can jump the fence, and right inside the field is boxing matches, and that was constant. That was all the time. People don't realize that, you know, there was a history in it. Talk about Robinson used to come in. We got
I saw Hagler every Friday growing up at the Boys Club. He come to the Boys Club every Friday night, man.
I was a good guy.
Duval, who lived on Cottage Street. Him and Sugar Ray Robinson used to spar. And
Sugar Ray Robinson?
Yeah. And so
Wow.
Sugar Ray Robinson used to go when the New Bedford Hotel was a New Bedford Hotel. He would stay there. And a lot of times he end up, this is one of the stops that he liked going. There's just so much history. And you learn that from guys like Mr. Lammers, Bucky Vincent, and Mr. Virgo, and Nate Livermento, and all those guys. That, you know, people have to share those boxing stories, especially in this area. Bucky Vincent used to tell me, he said, "Man, there was a gym in almost every neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
You could go
No matter what
from
part of the
north
city.
end to south end, and there was someone would open a gym for you. If you wanted to learn to fight, you would fight." Harvey Lammers said that he used to fight just to feed his family. And then he was sparring almost 7 days out of the week to spar just to feed, you know, his family. And you would get paid, you know, sparring all over the place.
$50, $75 was big money back then.
Oh, yeah, back
You
then.
know,
big money.
Right.
And then he went to New York for a little while. And he thought he liked the Knicks, but he said,
Every time I got on the bus as a kid, he threatened me. I didn't know who he was. He was like, "Tell your father I said it." I'm like, "My father beats people up. Why would I?" You know what I'm saying? And then my father was like, "Oh man, that guy can go, Nate. You know who that is?" Because remember, he lived on what was it? Mill Street
Mill Street.
and Park.
"Fuck,
Mill Street and Park. I lived right on Chancery Street, right down Chancery Street and Court. So I'd walk through there, come by OJ's, go by over there, and catch the bus to go to the mall. And I get on the bus one time, and back then you had to have the exact change. You didn't have the exact change.
Right.
If it was a nickel over or whatever, he's keeping the money.
Yeah.
If you put a dollar, I think the ride was 35 cents. You give him a dollar, there's no change coming back. So I gave him a dollar. I'm staying there. No, I gave him 50 cents, and I'm waiting for my change. How much am I supposed to give you back? I'm like 15 cents. And he says, "Oh, you tell your father I took it." I said, "What?" I'm like, "Yo, what I know is people are afraid of my father." You know what I'm saying? So when this guy's talking wild about my dad, I'm like, so I get home, "Hey, yo, Dad, man, this dude on the bus is bumping his gums." And he said, "Well, what did he say to you?" Because my father knew right away. I didn't know he knew right away. He's like, "Do you know who that is?" I'm like, "No, I don't." He was like, "You know Cheryl, right? That comes here and hangs out with your sister?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, go ask Cheryl who he is." "Why do I have to ask all these people? I'm asking you." And of course I got cracked because I asked the question.
Don't be
I took
talking
that.
about
I took that for that. Then when I found out who he was and I came back home and I told my father, I'm like, "Did he really fight that guy right here in this magazine?" He was like, "He fought Floyd Patterson."
Wow.
He sure did, Nate. He sure did.
It's so New Bedford's so unique. We talk about this at every podcast about how we get so much to offer here in New Bedford. You know, we talk about the guys that are started off here in New Bedford, going to the gyms, training, and then we talk about basketball. And I found out a couple of years ago the owners of the Golden State Warriors
Right here? No, right
were
from here?
born right in New Bedford,
Yeah,
right
wow.
at West
One of
End,
them,
Ryan
one of
Street.
them,
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Right, the main owner, which is like amazing.
I
Right?
found that out back
Yeah.
when I was working for NBA TV because we get the bios before we do the interview.
Yeah.
And I said, "What? Now, this is 2000. God.
Yeah.
2009? No, not even 2009. Maybe 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking at this.
Wow.
So I ended up talking to Rob Mendes.
Yeah.
And I put it together because I said, how did they get the money to buy the North Street? This building just went up like it was nothing. Nobody confirmed it that he
Right.
put the money in.
Yeah.
But he's been funneling money to that boys club silently forever.
Wow.
Somebody blew that up.
Well, you know that
made it public.
the majority of the owner was born in New Bedford. His partner is from Boston.
And they do Silicon Valley stuff.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
and that's why Chops and I sat down a couple of weeks ago, and I said, Chops, because the area is so unique. We should work on as a group, all of us here.
Right.
Maybe start a committee.
Right.
We should all the you know, like all the kids that dream, that feel that they cannot live their dreams or accomplish their dreams. We should have like some type of fundraising efforts using Chops' entertainment thing
Mhm.
and raise money to lift these kids up so they can go to music school or go to some type of whether it's sports programs or help them get through that. You know, we're surrounded by low income areas, right?
Mhm.
And sometimes it takes that push
Right.
that's going to help them get there. But you have a beautiful voice, right? Who is your mentor? Like everyone has a mentor, right? So, and I think that we can do a lot of good as a group
Right.
and inspire kids from the Gome School,
Right.
right?
Right.
Like they wear the sneakers, right? They wear the who's the big basketball star now?
LeBron
The
James.
Celtics players or the Lakers, whatever. LeBron James, like everybody wants to be a LeBron James. Everyone wants to be a Tom Brady, right? Everyone wants to make it big,
That's
right?
true.
And you know something, you never discourage when somebody says that can't be you.
That's
What
true.
we should be saying is that could be you.
That's true.
And how do we do that? Like if somebody can't afford to go to music school, then we'll help them go do that through this foundation that we can set up. You know, but we should make sure as community role models that every kid does not get forgotten. You know, I'm not saying we're gonna fund everybody, but I'm just saying. But if we start something and people see that it's really
Touch one.
making a difference in the lives
Touch
of
one.
people,
That's true.
Well,
Then-
I think a lot of that is
because I used to
Yeah,
go to
that's
the
right.
Denison Memorial
Yeah.
when I was a kid. You know, my father was an alcoholic, and so my mother worked 3 factory shifts to support all 6 of us.
Right.
So I used to spend my nights while she was working at City Mission on South
Yeah.
First Street. Gary
Wow.
Bosworth was the
Wow.
guy running that
Wow.
basketball program. Remember Gary Bosworth?
I remember
Gary Bosworth, and then I was.
Bosworth.
Yep.
Bosworth
Wait,
Way.
this wasn't even built.
Yep, I
Wow,
was.
This wasn't even here.
I remember getting my first uniform. I was so excited. You know, Gary was like anybody that knew Gary Bosworth, he was like an adult cheerleader. He was so positive with his kids, right? He was so positive with the basketball team. We used to play at the boys' club. That's where the games were, at the boys' club. I used to walk to the boys' club, even in the middle of the winter. You know, walking back home.
Wow.
But I think between City Mission and the boys' club is what saved me as a kid, because I loved playing basketball.
Don't forget Sean
yeah.
Hargraves.
That's
may
right,
rest in
Sean.
peace.
Yeah,
You know,
Sean.
and,
That's right.
Gary was also a musician, right?
He passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a musician.
He
also.
was. That's right. He had the music store,
Yeah.
right? He had
Yeah.
his fiance. Yeah, that's right.
So,
That's right.
Even like
He
the
was a-
local stores, like when
He was a big South
I
End
remember
guy.
when Johnny Papa's closed, I was crushed. I'm not even a South End kid,
Yeah.
but my church was right next door, so I'd spend my offering money on the candy at Johnny
Yeah.
Papa's. My pastor would
Wow.
show up in front of the door
Wow.
and say, "You can't come here."
That
He
was
had
on River
conversations.
Street, right?
No,
River Street.
right over here around Purchase.
Oh,
Right over
okay.
here.
That's right.
Over here,
Letitia works there.
Yeah. And now Johnny
We used
Papa's,
to
they
work
tore it
there.
down.
Yeah.
It's not there.
I
no more.
remember
It
that.
sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Letitia was working there.
Well, even before, a little
Yeah.
before Charlie got on the police
Yeah.
force, they used to do something with the police and the kids. They would take us to Red Sox games for free.
Wow.
And they would take the West End kids and the North End kids
Yeah.
and the South End kids,
Right.
put us all on a bus together. You couldn't just go, like me chopping all of us West End guys, we couldn't get on one bus together. They'd break it up.
And it break
So
it
you'd
up.
have to interact with people that
I
weren't from the
agree with you.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
another
so
thing, you know, taking
that was
kids
That was
to
a good thing.
That was
Red
cool.
Sox
Yeah, man,
games,
it was
right?
real cool.
Yeah.
used to have a big old tag about this big. You had to tie it to your belt loop,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And they gave it to you. It
Yep.
had a number on it,
Well,
and they would definitely they took everybody. I remember the shirt of buses. You know, there was one time
Orange
that
and red ones.
we had to
Oh,
go
yeah,
in those,
that's
right?
that's right.
You know, and city buses we would go.
Used to hear the brakes.
And then we stopped, you know, you stopped at a rest area, they gave you sandwiches.
Oh, boy.
Then you went to Franklin Park,
Thank you.
you know, and then you end up going to
Bus
Fenway.
stops, right?
Yeah.
Bus stops, good.
Well, the Cossack said that was, that's when the city got cheap. We
We went to the Red Sox. We went to the Red Sox.
I know.
And actually, I was afraid to go to the bathroom at go to the Red Sox because I was used to a urinal.
Getting lost. Oh,
Right.
And there was no urinal. Like,
Yeah.
you're a little kid,
Right,
and everybody's got got the privates out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And you're peeing in a trough.
right, right.
And you're watching it go down. I was so disturbed as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm at the level of the people's private parts
And
at the
how many
time, and you're
and
squished
everybody's
in
on
like
top of
this.
you.
You're squished in. I can't even go
There's a like line behind you. Right?
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
So Nate's there, and then you've got Bubba over there. You've
Yep.
got Luigi over there,
Mhm.
right? These are older guys, and they say, hey, young man, that's a
I didn't know what was going on. I was
traumatic
terrified.
experience.
I was terrified.
I
Yeah.
mean, he here?
Because mind you have to make your way to
Yeah,
get in.
right.
So there's all adults there, and when you're a little kid, I was a little guy forever.
It's easy to get lost
Yeah.
too. Easy to get lost.
Well, no, they waited for you right outside. And it was like a joke between the cops. They're like, yeah, go right
They
ahead.
waited for you.
They waited for you
I'm supposed
outside.
to take off.
No, they waited for you outside. Well, for me, my father knew all the police. My father knew all the police. So if they didn't know me, that would have.
Right, right, right.
Like, now's the time to bail.
Yeah.
That's when we were,
That's what the
we were in
chops.
center field.
Yeah.
The only seat you had was the center field.
Piece
That's
of
where
wood.
they put us.
Yeah.
Piece of
Sat
wood.
down on a piece of wood.
Binoculars, it's funny because that's how the Crafts watched the game
Yep.
a couple of games ago, right? Was it who was it against that day? I said, look at that bunch of billionaires, right? They can't even watch the game. They have to use the binoculars to
Yeah.
watch the game.
Ridiculous.
The thing
Crafts,
is,
yeah.
well, I don't have any sympathy for billionaires. Whatever we're crying that they don't have,
I'm telling you.
guess what? 99% of the time they have everything that they should have.
So they sit up there because they think they're being protected, and 99.9% of the billionaires, you wouldn't even know them if they walk by you.
That's
Yeah.
true.
The real ones, because they don't wear
They don't
anything
act
Nah,
flashy.
don't worry,
They're wearing Walmart
That's right,
clothes.
that's right.
You know what I mean? They're not
Right.
spending any money like that.
That's true.
But you know what? At least, Robert Kraft, he's a billionaire that
Gets
goes
back. He
to.
gets back to a lot.
You see him walking
Hey,
around.
he goes
Yeah.
to Florida.
I know,
He goes
yeah,
to,
no,
he goes to those mini malls,
Where's the
meeting
same?
Asian people.
yeah.
And,
He tips well.
He doesn't. He
You
doesn't.
tips well, do?
And he doesn't really buy. He doesn't really buy. He doesn't really buy suits, right? Because he wears that same blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same blue one.
Just goes right on.
The
And the
same
white Air
shirt,
Force Ones.
one
Yeah,
color,
yeah.
with the white collar, every shirt has a white collar.
I should have left that man alone. He wasn't hurting nobody.
No.
He wasn't bothering nobody.
Oh.
As much as he gets back to boys clubs and all the other stuff,
Yeah.
and he just doesn't throw the money. He shows up. Like
You say that?
yeah, he shows up.
Yeah,
He just don't cut a check. He shows up.
And it's happening like here at home. They fund a playground park in Fall River and surrounding towns and
Right.
help low income kids utilize the parks.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's. I think that not only that these stars are making money off us, but they also it seems like the teams are also giving back.
Right.
Back with Bill Russell when he was
Bill Russell.
redoing
Used to
all the
come here.
basketball courts.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Come right in.
Yep, they
The-
redid the basketball courts up at Brookline.
Yep, I was there.
Yeah.
I was there, and then he came to the front the same way.
Wow.
The Belichick, we all know that he took off, but the only reason why he left is because Robert Kraft went. He didn't have the weight room up to par, but Belichick was upset because Belichick wanted a daycare so Mr. Kraft can watch it. So, and Robert Kraft wouldn't do it. So,
Yeah.
Belichick.
I don't hear a rim shot or nothing.
I think it was more. I think that once he let go Brady, I think that the honeymoon
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
He said he didn't have
He
anything
felt
left.
it. He felt it with the ticket
Yeah.
prices when they were dropping.
No, Brady was cool because
Jordan,
Jordan.
Brady was cool, but the Pats were. They were losing. They were losing money.
Belichick's
daily.
girlfriend would play with the Brady kids.
Oh, that was Giselle and Brown.
Yeah.
I was living in this house.
But yeah, Antonio
Kind of
Brown.
roommate is that?
And
What
then
kind of roommate is that?
didn't Brady take a big pay cut?
Yeah,
Who's that? Brady.
here.
Yeah,
while he
Brady-
was
Brady-
here,
Yeah, we took a
Brady-
big
he
cut.
took pay
Then they
cuts
cut him.
every
I don't
year.
understand that.
Brady sacrificed to
Yeah, he
keep,
did.
Keep
to
that team
keep the
together.
weapons here.
Keep that team together.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted to keep. Who was his guns at the time that he kept here? Wes Walker, right?
Yep. Was Welker. Got rid of him.
Yep. Who
They
else?
wanted to keep Randy Moss. See you later.
Yep.
That's right.
See you later.
But
There was a couple of them.
The only
that-
reason why I wanted the Patriots to win that Super Bowl that
Guys that
year,
went to
I wanted to see
Miami
Randy
was
Moss get a ring.
yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the time he went before that, he
could
got
tell.
screwed.
Yeah.
You could
got
tell the
screwed.
guy, not only that he was a remarkable player for us, but he was, you could tell that he's very charismatic, he's a passionate person, and really, really loved playing for the Pats. And I think, as you can watch all these ceremonies that they're broadcast on TV, he broke down to like most of them because he was part of legacy here.
Randy
Okay.
Moss did something really
It's
good in
power
Bedford
legacy.
that a lot of people don't know about.
What's
Probably you
that?
guys don't know about. A kid took his own life at Potter Street in the
Wow.
projects, and it got back to him that he was a big Randy Moss fan.
Oh,
There was a Randy Moss jersey in his room and stuff like
See,
that. And
you
Randy paid
yeah.
for the funeral.
Wow.
Charlie, it's so nice that you invited your friend here because I'm learning so much at this podcast that I wasn't even aware of. And just like I'm sure half your viewers, same thing.
Like
So
when I told you last
thank
week
you so much
when
for
I came
coming
down
here.
Route 18 a couple of
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this guy with the fisherman hat on. And I just happened to look in the rearview mirror, and I'm like, am I seeing who I think I'm seeing? And I came back around. And when I came back around, he was inside, and I go in there. It was Bill Murray.
yeah,
Bill
Bill-
Murray. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bill Murray just killing it.
Yeah, Bill-
I asked him, what are you doing? What's a favor, bro?
yeah,
All right. All right.
yeah. Bill is known to be seen. Bill is known to be seen a lot
Yeah.
at Cafe Nemo on a Cushion Avenue.
Really?
Yeah, he goes there a lot with some.
Get his
local-
Cafe Bustillo over there.
But Bill, the other big actor that's always in Westport in the summertime is Harrison Ford.
What's her name? Lives here. The girl from Fresh Prince. That was Will Smith's sister on the Fresh Prince TV show. She
Okay.
lives in Westport.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's another gem.
Right. Wow.
Westport's a big gem.
Good
Hey,
at
I
it.
see Nick Cannon at Temple Landing. He was,
Oh, how many
The kid-
kids? Oh, he was with 12 kids.
yeah,
Ah!
on the slide.
And why are you calling it Temple Landing? You know better than that.
Listen, I gotta be.
It's the front.
It's the front. Yeah.
Ain't no Temple
Hey,
Landing.
guys,
It's the front.
I gotta go.
Where you going, man?
I really would like to.
You gotta go see Nick Cannon.
I really-
at Temple Landing.
I really would like to capitalize on what we talked about as far as setting up a foundation or some type of charitable event that we can inspire kids in the neighborhood to live their dreams, to be able to take that first step in achieving their dreams. We're not going to save everyone, but I think that, like you said, saving one or two
Yeah.
or
That's it.
a handful will make a hell of a difference. And people don't forget. Families don't forget what you do for
They
their
sure
kid.
don't.
So this is our community. We've done well in this community, and I think that we're obligated to give back to the community that support us every day. And
Not a lot of people feel that way.
yeah, so
They don't. It's sad.
thank you so much for this opportunity. So nice to I learned a lot here today as usual, just like the people that are following you on Facebook. Thank you very much for following us. And
Hey, Charlie, did you know the boys club have instruments? They got the kids playing instruments in the gym.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
somebody
saw that the other day.
I think
There
Terry.
was a drum set, there was keyboards. I'm like, we
Terry.
didn't have any of that. We used to kick the beats and clap our hands.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm this guy. Yeah, well,
You
you're
want me to
crazy.
slide down?
It's up to you, man.
I don't want my wallets on that side.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want you touching my millions. We were talking about your jump to millionaires. You know what I mean?
You think about what?
I know I smell good too. Keep your hands to
That's
yourself.
right.
What's that comedian there? Oh my God. Don't come to me.
You even take your ginkgo this morning?
No, I
Bingo.
didn't.
I need some lit myself.
My short term is trash.
Huh?
My short term memory is
Yeah,
trash.
mine too, man. Mine,
Long term is fine.
mine
I can't
too.
tell you what. I have to look to see what I have on my feet. To remember.
It's not the wooden clogs.
Nah, I put butter inside of mine.
Yeah.
Keep my feet moist.
Yeah. Shauna Rose, man. Mouth is being-
Is a name I haven't heard in a long time.
So she does a podcast and I laugh. I mean, she hates minivans and Crocs. Minivans and Crocs. So it's-
Minivans.
They're gonna catch me in Crocs or minivan.
But if you had a choice, what would you do?
Yeah, it beats walking.
That's right.
So, all right. So
He's walking.
what color minivan would you have?
Oh, I have the one with the wood paneling on the side.
Wood panel.
Cranberry with the hard wood.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna drive it upright or are you gonna lean?
Oh, I gotta lean.
You gonna
I'm
lean
6'2".
up?
Gotta lean,
I'm 6'2" with
yeah.
size
You're
14
6'2",
feet.
right.
I'm 240 pounds. I can't sit upright.
He's like, gotta lean.
I gotta lean, man. With the window partially open so the
I
ladies
gotta
get to at least see my eyes.
I gotta lean.
What about you, Dad?
Chops wants a motorcycle with a sidecar.
Yeah.
With nobody in
Yeah, I need one of them.
As you're singing, what color Crocs would you wear?
I don't know, man. Probably blue.
Blue Crocs.
With a heel.
Blue up in
With a heel.
the
Hey,
With a heel.
I had those charms, right? You know,
Parade and all that crazy stuff. Someone tried to get me to get a pair of orange ones because
Oh, the orange
I had
Crocs.
a whole bunch of Nick stuff on it. I'm
Oh,
like, nah.
Like my grandson with it too.
No. No.
all right, Nate, what are we gonna talk about, bro? What are we gonna talk about?
Oh man, how about health? People get yourself checked out, man. Stop being scared to go to the doctor.
Yeah, that's one thing.
I
Yeah,
lost a
you
real
can say
good
that
brother
again.
the other day, man.
Yeah,
Lost a real good friend, man.
yeah.
I watched him fight for 3 months in the ICU, man.
That's
And,
Corey,
my man Corey Buddy Barbosa, man.
Yeah,
Real
man,
good
rest in
dude.
peace.
wow.
Real good dude. That dude told me he loved me more than my own damn family.
That
Man.
happens.
That's not slight on my family either. He just said it every time he saw me.
Right.
Big dude kissing me on the side of the head when I'm not
Wow.
looking.
Wow.
I didn't like that, but because it was him, I let him do it.
That's part
And
of
his
it.
incredible wife was with him by his side every
Wow.
day, from morning to the time visiting hours were over.
That's beautiful,
Every
man.
day. She packed her own food. She sat there. His room had a couch. There was
Wow.
a couch in his room. She sat there and she was with him every single day.
Wow.
And it's not like she was in the couch. There was another chair. The bed was here. She pulled the chair up right here.
Wow.
Talked to him the whole time. And when I would show up, you know, I couldn't take it anymore. Honestly, I couldn't go every day because I wasn't seeing improvement. So when I would go every other day, I would see the improvement.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? When he wasn't on dialysis, I'd go see him so I'd see the weight come off. You know what I
Right.
mean? But he fought so hard, man. That guy was in the hospital since July and just
Wow.
passed away this Monday, 2 days
Man.
ago. And everybody loved him. He was the biggest teddy bear in the history of New Bedford.
Found
Wow.
out, but Saturday had that.
Saturday he was still alive. Saturday that post was inaccurate.
Oh,
It was very inaccurate. So when that post came out, I was actually in the ICU with him, and someone tossed me their phone, and I looked at it, and they, you know me, Charlie, they made sure I stood there. I didn't go show up to the person, and say what I had to say. But he hung in there because Friday he had a serious health problem that led to him passing. So
Wow.
Saturday and Sunday he was, kept with us, so his family and friends could all get together because people were coming from far and wide to come make sure they paid their last respects to the man. And
Wow.
I got the call from his wife at about like 6:20 Monday night. I mean, I was expecting it. You know what I mean? And that was it. But I had a hell of a time with him, man. His doors were always open. Matter of fact, my winter clothes are in his basement. All my winter coats, all my
Wow.
other stuff, because he was like, "You don't got to pay storage, brother. Come right to my house, put it in my basement."
Wow.
And that's what I did.
Man,
That's what I did.
that's a friend.
And it's been there for years. And I would take him
Wow.
out to dinner like once a year. That was his price. Storage fees for him. Nigga. Take me to dinner. Take me to dinner.
Yeah, surf and turf.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? There was times where, you know what? The last time I took him to dinner, you're not gonna believe this one. I took him right over here to Knuckleheads.
Oh, there goes.
That's when, God bless his soul, Henry Firmino was still around.
Yeah.
So I saw Henry Firmino. That was the last time I seen him before he went missing.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, this balloon's attacking me.
Poor Henry.
I already got a new heart. I don't need this heart balloon.
You know what you got?
Got a new one, man.
I tell you that.
Got a new one.
Yeah, brother Henry, man.
Chops, how was your week this week,
That's
man?
pretty good. I'm gonna bet you can.
49ers win.
Yeah, we won. What?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
funny, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they beat Atlanta. I didn't think we were gonna.
They beat New Bedford High.
Yeah. They beat New Bedford. Yeah.
Come on now. Just beat Buffalo.
This
That
guy's
clock
crazy.
is right once a day.
This is that game with Detroit. That was a good game.
Yeah.
Heck of a game.
I'm not allowed to say anything good about Detroit because of Derek Consatio.
Oh, wow. Derek,
He's a huge fan.
Oh, you're a big fan.
I'm a Bears fan, so we don't say anything nice about each other.
Yeah, they come a long way, Detroit.
Sure did.
Come a long
I remember when
way.
they had that 0-16 season.
Yeah, remember that?
No, they had a couple of 1-14s. They were terrible. But that fan base stays supporting them.
Yeah, that's
Stays
true.
supporting them, man.
It's true.
It's not like that fan base has got a ton of money either.
It's
Because those
true.
car factories been shut down for decades. You know what I mean? So those their season ticket holders, they don't look like us. You know what I'm saying? And they're showing up in the cut. It's not a nice area where that place is at.
Could you imagine that Detroit has hosted, I don't know if this week, there was never been a Super Bowl at Detroit where they hosted.
I think so.
Yeah.
And the new one, I think they
Yeah,
had
the
one in
new
the new Ford Field. Yeah, I want to say the Patriots and Giants. That's where that game was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I could be wrong.
Detroit.
I could be wrong.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful place.
yeah.
Beautiful,
I love it.
place.
It's always packed,
Mhm.
and
I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
I need to be excited about food in the surrounding area in order for me to go. Like people don't like to go to Philly because it's so grimy out there, but the food's incredible around that
Yeah,
place.
it's Detroit's a tough city, man.
Detroit. I'll go to Chicago before I go to Detroit.
You would?
Yeah, because I'm getting my deep dish pizza. I'm getting all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, see, you must be with the food.
Yeah. I need the food attachment. It's got to be one,
The
man.
food gotta be
It's gotta be
one.
one, man.
I am. Which,
Like when I told people when I moved back, I hated to move back here. I didn't want to be back here. But there was only one place in all of the tri-state area,
What was
Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey, where I could get fried clams with whole bellies done correctly.
Where?
And I actually lived right down the street from it in West Haven, Connecticut. It's right on the beach. I live right down the street from the beach. And I stumbled on it because the hill went like this.
Yeah.
I went to the top of the hill where the park was. I used to go
Yeah.
do pull-ups. And I looked over the hill one time. I'm like, what the hell's going on down there? And I rode my bike down there. Actually, I jogged. I didn't even have a bike. I jogged down there. And I went in there and I saw maybe about 200 to maybe about 300 black folks going in there. I'm like, what the hell is going on? It was a Sunday. And what it is, all the churches from New Haven,
Right.
they pack buses up.
Oh,
and-
you're right.
Bridgeport,
Right.
surrounding area, they go there and they load up on Sunday. So if you want to go get the good food, you better go before noontime. Well, I would say 1 o'clock. Black church, we don't get out till 1 o'clock. You better get there before 1 o'clock. And they seat about 400 people in there.
Wow.
So when you're sitting there and you're eating your food, your face next to this beautiful woman right here,
Yeah.
this glass that's right here, you got
Yes,
a
sir.
view of the Long Island Sound the whole time.
Wow.
So and your plate's this high.
What?
I brought my father there all the time. That's like another brother's
We
wife.
gotta stop by there.
Never. My son was 3. He goes, "Hey, Grandpa, what you want, Jalen?" Oh, he called him Big Man. What you want, Big Man? My dad always has the money. Where's your money? I left it at home. You know how many meals up your dad ate for me for free? Blah, 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 blah. My son would take my money and he would pay for it.
Wow.
Yep. That was the only place I got real good
Oh,
food. But when I
wow.
came back here, I went to Jeans because that's all I
Oh,
know.
geez,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I've been going to Jeans since I was born, so I've been going to Jeans almost 53 years. You know what I mean? And it's weird because like the times that I was away, and when I would come back, I would see different people and it was different owners. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But they bought the recipe too.
Right.
So that was cool. That was cool. I've been to Coupons and
Oh,
you just don't get enough. I'm a
Yeah,
I'm
give
a
it.
glutton. I'm a glutton.
He was the big one.
I need help carrying it.
Okay,
I want my wrist to feel weak.
You want that white styrofoam to be like.
Yeah.
Actually, it's, the last time I went to Coupon, now that you bring it up, I'm with my mom. And my mom, she thinks she's too good to be in my truck. She wants to be in my car
Right.
because my car's a Mercedes. So she wants to be driven around in a Mercedes.
Oh, you like to say
She says, I want to take you for a treat today. That don't happen. That hasn't happened since I got good grades in elementary school. She'd take me to Swansea to go pick out G.I. Joe figures. I told you all right. So
G.I.
she said-
Joe,
yeah,
let's
so she
go
says,
back.
so we're talking 83, 84.
Yeah,
She says,
G.I.
I
Joe.
want to take you for a treat. And I'm like,
Watch
So
this.
we start driving. Just go down Route 6. Route 6 is a big place, Ma. Am I
Right,
going north, south, east, west? Where am I going on Route 6? Just go. You're heading towards Fairhaven. I'm like, okay. Now, Coupon's not that close to Fairhaven. You still got to go. So now we passed the big seahorse sign on the side. I'm like, I know where we're going now, Ma. We're going to Coupon. I didn't say where we're going. Yeah. So we pulled up to Coupon and she paid for my Coupon. We had an argument.
Oh,
My
God.
mother's done enough. I put my mother through enough things with my health scares and stuff like that. It's the only time I ever seen my mother like really ultra concerned for me was during that time. My mother don't pay for nothing. Jen Montero don't pay for nothing. Anybody that had anything to do with me still being here, still being alive,
Right.
that went above and beyond. You're not paying for nothing.
That's right.
And my mother was there. We got into the hand fight with the thing with the money going back.
Money,
and
money
forth.
back. and
Then she turned her knuckles over, cracked me with the knuckles. I'm like, Mom, I'm a grown man. That don't hurt me. It hasn't hurt since I was about 6 or 7 years old. So I let her have it. I let her pay for it. I get home and she tells my aunt, "That's right, I'm still the boss." Blah blah blah. I come into the room. I'm like, "What you say?" I'm telling Auntie that I'm still the boss. I said, "The boss of what? The boss of you? Who paid for food on that?" You know what, Ma? You got that. You got that. I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that.
Mothers always win.
Yeah.
So is mom tech savvy? You know?
Absolutely not.
No.
I get emails for her on my phone. Because
Oh,
she went on a trip with my aunt, which is her sister. They went on a cruise, look at the Bahamas. They went all over all over the Caribbean, and they want her money again. So they keep sending me the stuff. It's Nancy C. Victor. I'm like, why is my mother getting emails to me? My mother don't even have an email address. I said, Mom, I said, why are they saying? I gave them yours. They ain't calling this house. They ain't bothering me. I'm like, so Mom, you gave them my phone number? Yeah. So what they calling you? I said, no, they're doing worse. They're texting me like 3 times a week. So I blocked them. Just block them. Well, what if I want to go on another trip? I said, I guess they'll call you.
I played a joke on one of my bosses, and you're talking about emails.
Mhm.
So I filled out a vacation card. And, they're all over the place.
Yeah.
So I put his name, but I know you might be listening, or Joanne might be listening. But I put Rabbi Freddie Borges. Wow. So they sent him all the vacation stuff. And so after several months, I asked him, you get anything? It says Rabbi Freddie Borges on it. He didn't get anything yet, but
I got one.
The thing is, he had a long beard, right? So I actually, I said, I'll use that, play it up, but it's just crazy how the old timers just don't want to get hooked up tech wise,
Yeah.
Just don't want to do it.
My mother's proud of it. Like people will call the house to try to sell her something. They'll ask her her email address. She snaps. I don't do that. Baba. Mom, relax. Just relax. It's all right. It's all right.
So like,
All right. Like I remember when debit cards came out, she was anti-debit card to the point where she didn't have a choice. Then she didn't have a choice. I mean, nobody's writing checks at the register. I mean, she was still writing checks out there. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. That's kind of like when I was a kid and I went to Shaw's one time, and I had family members of that are destitute, pretty poor, but I didn't grow up on food stamps. My parents, whatever I lived, my parents owned the property. So I was very blessed in that aspect.
Right.
So I went to try. This happened. The 2 things happened that day because I'm really good friends with Hosanna.
Yeah.
So Mr. Kazan was in there. I'd never seen Mr. Kazan with his linens on.
Yeah.
So he went in there and he had his Muslim linen stuff on. And I didn't know it was him until he turned around. When he turned around, Mr. Kazan had his beard and everything. I'm like, how you doing, Mr. Kazan? He's saying what's up to me. And he knew I had questions because I always ask him questions. So when I get to the end of the line, I'm getting to the line. It's almost time for my mother to pay. This lady pulls out this book and her money has colors. I'm like, what the hell? Why does the money have colors? It's welfare. $5.
Oh, you mean
the brown dollar bill,
oh, yeah,
the white
one.
ones.
Yeah,
and I'm telling my mother, I'm like, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Monopoly money. Why is she paying with Monopoly
Right,
money?
right,
And I said it loud.
Yeah.
said it
Oh
loud.
my God.
And she turned around and the woman, she wasn't embarrassed. She like kind of looked at me.
Right.
And as I got older, I felt bad because my mother had this loaded up, thing.
Right.
Well, her bar was here. Her food was all only right here.
Right.
She needed to pay with it with that. I didn't know. I was just a kid.
Right.
So I had those 2 elements hit me that day. Mr. Kazan with his Muslim gear on, and then I had that. I never forgot that day. And my mother came home and told my father, and my father, we need to take a walk, baby. Every time we had to take a walk or go into the basement, I knew I was in trouble. Even before my father passed, I was in my 40s when my father. I was about 40 years old. My father passed, and he would say in the basement, I'm like, you can't even get out the chair. You didn't go in the basement. My father, his hands were still this big.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So he'd shake my hand and like yank me into the chair. And stuff like that. He beat up all my cousins.
You did.
Just because. I know you did something wrong a couple of days ago, whatever it was. Here, come take this ass whooping.
Oh my God.
All of it. Get in line.
Wow.
Galen too. Didn't discriminate.
Lately, I've been doing a few things. Got my own bucket list, things I want to do. So yesterday I was at your theater on William Street and signed up for some improv classes. Acting.
I got jokes.
So,
I got jokes.
Improv classes.
So I've been doing that.
You were just in a play. Why do you need lessons? You were just in a play.
This is improv, you know.
Oh, improv.
It's
So
like,
what?
you know, who's
You
that?
didn't improv any of Russell's lines? You did it line for line?
I did. Yeah.
Oh wow, look at you, professional. Look at you.
Director Ramus is tough, man. I gotta be on point. Man.
Ramus is tough.
So
Hey, Russell's tough.
He's the reason why I ended up getting to
Russell,
television,
yeah,
right?
Russell.
yeah.
It's because of
Oh,
Russell.
yes? Oh, yeah, no,
That
very
man
well.
helped me out a lot as a kid.
Yeah,
He helped me
man,
out a lot, yeah, man.
Good
when
guy.
When the teachers wouldn't let me into my TV classes to go in there, he kept telling me to keep trying. And then when I was playing ball at Buttonwood one time, I bumped into Mike DeCruz. And Mike DeCruz, I thought he was a producer, but he wasn't. He was a tech. Those two guys right there that I never would have known because they never like really showcased what they were doing. They helped me out a lot. And then I had Russell in school because he was a substitute teacher a lot. And I would have him there. And then we went to the same church.
Every
Went to the
day
same
he was
church.
there, you know.
Went to the Nazarene.
He's mentored a lot of kids, especially, you know.
Tremendous.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Occasionally he was at
Good
the high school, but he
Yeah.
did some great things.
And then what's his name that got in trouble? I worked with him at 30 Rock. Matt Lowry.
Yeah.
He would tell me he would email Matt Lowry all the time, and Matt wouldn't respond to him because they worked at what was that? PM Magazine. Remember when PM Magazine used to come on?
Man, it was on there.
And Russell used to do camera work for them, and he was giving him the cold shoulder. I'm like, Russell, I see him every day. He goes, Nate, what do you mean you work at Channel 7 in Boston? I'm like, I haven't worked at Channel 7 in Boston, and oh God, at that point it was like 13 years, 14 years. I said, Russell, I said, I'm at 30 Rock. I work at 30 Rock. He's like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, yeah, man. I said, I've been looking for you to thank you.
Yeah.
You change the number all the damn time, like you're on the phone. You know, so I got to thank him, and he wouldn't take. Of course, he took the handshake, but he wouldn't take the thanks. I'm
Wow.
like, Russell, if you never put me like in the right direction to things to do, and 'cause I told him, I said I didn't want to run cameras, so when I went to Channel 7, I did the robotic camera.
Yeah.
I saw cameras are heavy. I mean, they're not now, they're not like they used to be. I see these guys walking around with knee pads with wheels on them,
Yeah.
so they could get down and like slide up to the shot. Nah, man, I don't need all that. If I'm gonna slide, I'm playing baseball. I'm not doing that at work with camera. And Russell was the man. Russell really helped me. It was Russell, Mike DeCruz, and the guy. And if Steve Pemberton never helped Corey out, Corey never would have graduated from Boston College and got the job up there. Put the good word in for me, and I never would have got. I did all that without a college education. I never went to college.
Corey
Man.
Garcia, if you're out there, Corey, I gotta put you on the podcast. One
Yeah.
time. We talk about it for a couple of years.
He's a good
now,
dude,
but
man.
I definitely
Right.
So I did those improv classes, right? You know,
I wish I was there.
so
I wish I was there.
it's in the beginning.
Did they make you? Did you have to be an animal?
Nope.
I got. If you're gonna be an animal, I want to be there.
Noises, you know, do all that. So it was good, you know.
I want to be there.
instructor there, he was pretty cool, you know. And, a couple of them
I need to be there.
But I'm getting at is,
That's funny.
if you got a bucket list, start checking items off, start doing the things you want to do. And which leads to my question for you, Chief. What's on your bucket list, Charles? What do you want to do?
I'm not allowed to do it. I'm
What
not
is
allowed. I want to jump out of a plane. And because I'm a heart transplant recipient, you know, they don't want me to do it. I can do it without them knowing, but I'm not going to disrespect the people that saved my life. You know what I mean?
If I ever hear you doing that, I'm gonna go there.
I watch videos. I watch videos.
I'm
Look how big my nose is, how big my mouth is. My lungs go past my stomach. The only thing that I don't have abnormal no more is my original heart was this big.
Yeah.
My new heart was only this big. So I wouldn't be able to take the air in. Even with the mask in and stuff like that, it'd be tough for me to land. I said, well, if I do it without the mask and I got my big nose, Nate, the answer is no. I can't go in hot tubs. I can't do anything because hot tubs, all that is heat and it breeds bacteria. The quickest way to your heart is through your mouth. So if any water gets in my mouth, bacteria gets in there, I can get sick all over it.
Wow.
So I can't even go into hot tubs. Sorry, ladies. They don't want me dipping my toes in, nothing.
Wow. No.
So not. Wow. So I can't jump out the plane like I wanted to.
Wow.
But I can attend an improv class though. I can do that.
Improv.
I can do that. Yeah. Don't let me know what day it is, Charlie. You know I'll show up.
Oh, Charlie.
I'll show up in a tank top, real little shorts.
But
Who are you supposed to be? I'm smuggling grapes.
But that's what I think more and more people should do things like
They should.
that, you know,
Right.
and, because even the theaters that are there's scattered little theaters
Mhm.
around the area, and they're always looking for people, volunteers.
Right.
So what I'm getting at is that you got to do something new. Everybody's on their regular routine,
That's
what
true.
they want to do. Step out of the box.
I try to do that with my mom. My mom's been talking about going to Cape Verde, but my mother's 81. She just turned 81 in July.
Yep.
And she's always talking about going to Cape
Age.
Verde. I'm like, Ma, go.
Yeah.
Go. Well, I want you to go. I'm definitely not traveling with you, Mom. Love you, man, but
They ain't going over.
Nah,
They ain't going.
nah. I said, and her people, well, my people too, because that's the Cape Verde side of my family, Bravo and Fogo.
Right.
So, and I told her, I said, Ma, it's not like, you get on one island and you swim to the next one.
Just swim to the next one.
You gotta take a plane or a boat to go there too.
It's true.
And I said, it's not like back in the day where you had to fly to Senegal and go from Senegal to there.
Right.
You got to land in Praia.
You gotta let it fly.
And then go everywhere.
Yep.
And,
And God bless his
plane.
soul. You know who came by my house and was trying to convince my mother before he passed away? Big Jamie.
Yeah.
Big Jamie Dias, man.
Yeah.
Big Jamie Dias came by with a nice big bowl of his turkey chili. He never passed that
Turkey
recipe
chili.
down to his kids either. Nothing. So it's gone now.
Wow.
But
You got to ask one of the girls.
his daughter doesn't know. His oldest daughter doesn't know about it.
Somebody's got
Turkey chili.
But my mother, I've been trying to get her to go to Cape Verde, and she won't do it. I told my
Wow.
aunt, I said, Auntie, I'm like, just tell her you're going somewhere else. You know what I mean, and just get her on the plane and just. You trying to say you don't want her to come back? I'm like, I wouldn't mind if she stood there if she wanted to stay there. That wouldn't bother me at all. As long as she's happy. As long as she's happy, man. I'm not gonna block nobody's happiness, right? Especially my mom.
And your mom don't look 80.
Nah, don't tell her that though. She says it all the time. I know I look good. I'm like, Mom, you dye your hair. You dye your hair, Mom.
She's gonna come back with a 40-year-old, and what are you gonna do then?
Whoop 'em. Beat the brakes off them. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I got stuff I want to try out.
Anyway, tell me right.
There's no Al Victor replacement at all. At all.
And
He was a one of one.
I say that jokingly and respectfully.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Good people.
She actually took the passing of Buddy very hard because a lot of people don't know Buddy and his mother Claire. Our mothers were best friends growing up.
Wow.
The house across the street from my house in Freetown.
Yeah.
That's where Buddy's family grew up.
Man.
And Claire was also there the night my mother met Big Al. How
Mm.
crazy is that?
Yeah.
I said, and you brag about that? She used to laugh.
Like that old picture one of you guys put up. Your mom, she was with somebody else, one of your aunts, I think.
Oh, I probably put it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old picture.
Yeah. You see the picture I put of when we lived across the street from the front? My father had the lapels that were like out to here. The blazer was plaid. He would have to go meet a senator. I forgot who the senator of Massachusetts was at that time. He had that on. He was like, "Yeah, that's right, baby. I could have been the senator." No, you went to meet the senator, man. You went to go meet the senator.
They call them shoulder collars.
Yeah.
Show the collar.
The collar went right to
Yep.
the edge.
Oh, the big
Plus the
Yeah,
wind
yeah,
came,
yeah.
he's flying to the west coast for free.
You don't have to worry about ironing those things down.
You know what? I have a picture, if I can find it, of my father, your father, Smite, and Mr. Duart.
Oh,
I
yeah.
call him the Count. You know, Mr. Duart with the nose. He looks like the Count from Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
all of them together.
Love it. I like it.
Black and white, of course.
I don't have too many pictures.
Black and white.
It's amazing how much Shane looks like him. I said, my God,
Spit 'em out.
that is Shane. There's no denying that at all.
Oh, no. Every picture that we find of him, all we have to do is put my brother Shane's face
Because
in there.
it's the same person.
Yeah.
Same person. No, long have known Shane.
How long?
3 years old, man.
Yeah.
Western Day daycare.
Only problem he has, he can't grow hair anymore.
Well, he doesn't. He stopped growing at like 6 years old. He's been the same height since he was 6.
He got that Uncle Donald and Melvin and all that. He got jinxed for that because they, Arnhem boys, they couldn't grow hair after a little while.
Anytime I see him, man, I always like grab him, pull him to the side, tell him how proud of him I am, man.
Well,
I never would have thought, Shane would be adopting kids.
Oh,
Shane would be a referee in the community,
yeah.
all that type of stuff. I mean, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see
Right.
it coming, man.
Hey, funniest thing is, right, my brother's reffing the game, right? And some guys are talking smack about the ref, and I was like,
You better leave that rep alone.
I just was like, just leave it. I'll just wait, and so at the end of the game, they end up talking, and my brother brothers explaining what's going on, you know. Little do they know, he's a gentle giant, man. He's
a good
a
dude.
pit bull, you know.
Yeah.
He's just
Leave him alone.
he's just trying to
Leave him alone.
Yeah, leave him
do
alone,
his
man.
job. You know. Boys Club needs some reps. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the city parks need some reps.
Yeah.
He's volunteering his time. He's doing what he has to, and but some of them folks in the stands need to watch out.
Yep.
They take a lot of these reps for some.
Like the chumps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The chumps.
They don't
I've been there.
realize-
I've been there at the boys club when he's been repping.
Yeah.
I actually got a classic one for you, Nate Victor story for you involving Shane.
All right.
About I'd say about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when Rob,
Yep.
your cousin Rob, he was coaching the team. He was coaching the AAU team, and I would take the trips because I don't have the relationship with my son where I could be with him all the time.
Right,
right.
So it's like therapeutic for me to watch him take care of these other kids and do that. So I'd go with him, and this woman was bumping her gums one time, and her son was there. I didn't really like the way the son was talking, and I checked the son, and then the woman got mad that I checked the son.
Mhm.
And space violator came right up, came up to my chest,
What?
my waist, whatever she came up to. It was really talking crazy. And I said something about knocking somebody out or something like that. She thought I was talking about her. She flips out. She starts going crazy.
Damn.
And she's talking wild, blah, 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 blah. She's going on. She knew Rob.
Yeah.
She's talking to Rob. I said, you're talking to the wrong dude. I'm one of this guy's first friends in life.
Yeah.
We lived across the street from each other. The guy I was 5, the guy was 3.
Yeah.
You know, so she doesn't say anything. So the day goes by. Now it comes time for the kids to start playing. Now the rest of the team shows up because I don't know who her kid's playing for. Her kid's playing for Shane.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't know that your Rob, my man, and Shane are cousins.
Yeah.
Doesn't know
God.
that part. So before I see her making the beeline to go to Shane to go, report the news up about this guy over here. Got a problem with it. Me and Shane lock eyes. He comes running, ready to go, bang, hug him, everything.
Yeah.
I just watch her go beep, 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 beep.
Ah.
And so they were chopping it up. Happened to be there with Berta, and Berta wasn't a fan of the woman either. And I had to hold Berta back, and he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I got Berta back, but she had a Frankie Beverly hat on too.
Yeah.
Oh,
She wears this
God.
white baseball cap. I call her Frankie Beverly, and I held her back. But I was like,
Frankie
you never know
Beverly.
who you're talking to, man. You never know, man. You never know.
That's true.
And,
That's right.
and Shane is the. I remember when they lived on top of Barbara Ann's.
Mhm. Yeah.
I remember when they lived on top of Barbara Ann's, man. My father used to have to go in sideways because the door was so down. I don't.
It's small world.
Yep.
There was one of my guests that I was gonna have on about a week ago. She's from Rhode Island. Deborah. She's a Army recruiter, right?
Mhm.
So something happened that day, and we just had to postpone the podcast. So we'll do it later. So what happens this week? She sends me a picture of someone she recruited, and it's Christian.
Oh wow, Rob's
Rob's
son.
son.
Rob's son.
She's like, "Hey, you know this kid?" I said, "Yeah, it's my nephew." And she said, "Yeah, see, it's a small world." And
He's
I'm
turned
just
around.
getting back to that. Yeah, he's committed to that. He's
Yep.
doing his thing. He's trying to do some other career things, and
Good kid,
but
man. Oh, he's a man now.
he is
Good young
yeah,
man.
he's
Good
a
young man.
yeah,
Good young man.
yeah. You know,
Did I ever tell you about him? He was afraid. He wouldn't talk to me.
he'd talk to
He
anybody.
wouldn't talk to me, so I used to get mad, and I would write words and like on paper, and I hold it up to him, and I was like, "Yo, you." He was like a cartoon. He would say words, and I would see the words come out like a bubble. And then one day, he just started talking. He just
Yeah.
started talking. Yeah,
Wow.
started talking. We used to have game night over there. We used to have Uno,
Yep.
and he didn't know how competitive I was and how much of a ultimate a-hole I could be when I win. And oh man,
I see,
I'm vibrating on the floor. I'm pop locking on the floor. Yeah, man.
I see
Slamming cards.
fits in it.
Yeah, man.
You want to laugh? You got a game night going on.
Yep.
Invite Nate
We used
Victor
to-
over there
listen.
for Uno.
I would purposely sit next to it's your aunt, right?
Yeah.
I would sit right next to his aunt on purpose because I would give her everything.
Yeah.
Oh, reverse. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got you. You better not do it, Nate. Bang. then Cam would be sitting on the other side of her, which is her grandson. He'd attack her too, so she could escape.
Yeah.
Bang, bang. I'm not sitting next to you. I'm gonna sit over there. Now your son's getting you. Everybody's against me. That's right. We don't like you.
Right.
We don't like you.
Yelling at us too much.
That's it. Yelling at us all the time. Remember she's driving around with the golf club in the back of the trunk?
Golf
Yep.
club.
I saw her go down Chantry Street one day as a kid with the golf club.
You get hit with the jar. You know, you wear a hat in the house. You gotta pay a quarter.
I never did that because I got left hooks in my house. So
Oh,
I wasn't
God.
wearing hats in houses. I still don't. I
Me
still
either.
don't. Yeah. He used to say, "Put your arms up." Put my arms up. That was it.
You get it?
Yeah, that was it. Better not tell your mother.
All right, Chops, what's going on this week with you? Where's your latest gig?
He's got a birthday party Saturday night.
Tomorrow, I do a thing in Ward with a guy called John Parada. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
I do like maybe 25 minutes to sit, open up, and then I go home.
What's wrong with
I
that?
do it comedians. You know,
Long as you don't
unless
get
I
no
want to
traffic.
stay and watch comedians.
Tomatoes on
And
Saturday,
then
right?
Saturday,
Yeah.
tomatoes. Then Sunday
They're
they
still
have.
going?
Huh?
Tomatoes are still going?
Yeah.
I didn't know
So
that.
then
I
I
didn't know
go Sunday back to tomatoes. Guys ain't doing it on Sunday. They have a customer appreciation day, and
What
I
time
think
is that?
that's 4:00. Starts at 4, and they have big spread out for the customers. And I think Jackie St, myself, the singer Colleen Marshall sings with myself. And,
I remember I didn't know the power of Jackie Santos. I didn't really understand
Yes.
when I was a kid. And you remember when Magazine World was over there?
Mhm.
And I started playing the drums at that time. And so I'm getting the drummers.
You played
magazine.
drums too?
I was getting at that time. I played trombone, guitar, and drums.
Wow, man.
And I go to the magazine store and I'm looking at the cover of the magazine,
Jackie,
and it's Mr. Santos.
Jackie,
And I don't know what's going on.
Right.
So I was like, Dad, I want that one. He was like, why? So I gave it to him. My father just starts laughing. That's right around the time I put it together that the guys that were on Soul Train were the fathers of my kids that I played basketball with, the Tavares.
Wow.
I didn't put the Tavares on TV
Right.
together with the real Tavares. that I saw around the corner. I was young. I was like 8 years old. I didn't know. But I took my guitar lessons at the Symphony Shop on Route 6 when it was open. And a guy by the name of George Piver was the guy that gave me the lessons. He used guitars for City Lights.
Yes.
And I didn't know he came from Berkeley School of Music. That dude was hard on me, man.
Okay,
It was hard. I played all the time, and I played well. And then my mother made me play. Once she started making me play, and I wanted to play ball and other stuff and DJ.
Yeah, that's
I'm paying for this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
$7. I mean, back then, $7 every week, $28 a month in the 80s.
Yeah,
That meant something. But she wanted to keep me off the court. She didn't want me on the football field. I couldn't be stopped. And then I stopped playing organized sports at like 7th grade, and that was it.
Wow.
But playing the instruments and stuff like that is how I appreciated listening to music, because I listened to music different than the kids that were my age.
Right.
If I could pick out instruments, I would write them down. Right what I was hearing. I wanted to play the xylophone because I thought Roy Ayers was the coolest person on the planet. Once I saw Roy Ayers going crazy with the keys, then I started playing it, and I didn't realize it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. And I'm hitting it, no tone comes out because you can't bang it. I'm banging.
You didn't have the red, white, and blue one?
Well, I had the toy one with the wheels on it.
Yeah.
I got one for my son too. My son wanted to play xylophone as well.
Xylophone, right?
Lilophone. I want to play the lilophone.
Yeah. That's how to play. People think it's easy.
Yeah, it is. Nah.
No,
It's a very hard instrument, man.
Very hard.
That's another thing these kids miss out on too, is music class, art
That's
class.
right. That's true. Very true.
I had that once a week, man. Sometimes twice a week.
That's like
I remember my music teacher, Mr. Massick.
Yeah.
He did every single public school in the city.
Wow.
I miss my good friend, Mr. Gordon from Key.
From Key, I quit because of him. I gave my trombone back.
You did?
Yeah, because they had like this fake all city list and stuff like that.
Right.
When I went to 7th grade, I had no plans of playing the trombone. So you could keep your instrument all summer. So when I went to my first day at Keith and they had music class, they didn't let me in the music class. I'm like, why can't I be here? Well, you're in the band. No, I'm not. Well, you still have the instrument. Well, you better bring the instrument back. Okay, I'll go home now. They were like, no. You can bring it back next week. And the next week I went and I brought it back. And there was other people I knew that were in the band, but I didn't want to be in the band anymore. And I gave it back to him. He pushed it back. I gave it back to him. He pushed it back. And you know me, Charlie, especially as a little kid, I ain't going to take too many of them pushing back. I just kicked it. That was it. I stopped playing. And then he came to the lunchroom to like recruit me to keep playing. I'm like, I want to play ball. I'm done with the instrument. Well, I heard you play the guitar too. I still play that, but I don't want to play the trombone.
How many instruments did you play?
I played 3 as a kid.
Wow.
Okay. Well, a lot of people know that, but I don't.
Well, what about when you was a stripper in Newport?
You messed with you.
If I had abdominals ripped up like that, I would have done it. I would have been right there with a couple of my friends. You know who I'm talking about. I'm bigger than all. Well, they put a flyer on my mom's car one time. My mother was hot. You know who this is? I'm like, yeah, I do, Ma. You know who they are too. Put the glasses on.
You
As soon
know
as she
who
put her
they are.
glasses on, she recognized Jeffrey immediately. It was hilarious. Hilarious, 'cause I played football with him.
Oh,
I
man.
try to get them on the podcast. Berto Carter's been trying to get them on the podcast.
It's hard kind of get them together.
But
They're grandfathers now, you know what I mean?
You know,
They're spread out pretty good too.
don't they realize that pleading the fifth statute of limitations already over, man? We just want to hear the story.
Oh, I've heard a couple that I'm very disturbed with. Very, very disturbed.
I hope for some. I hope, especially now that Berto has some time that
They had a reunion.
they're supposed to create a documentary, and I hope so. I hope they do that. You know,
They had a reunion on Berto's podcast before.
yeah, yeah.
That was hilarious.
You gotta do
Of
something.
course, Fool shows up late.
Yeah.
I love him. He's my brother, man. But punctuality is not his thing.
Fool.
Only, well, not even. You know, he's the only.
It was him and Billy, I think, that showed up for it.
He's a trucker that gets there before dawn. At the loading, right?
A truck. Yeah, he do that.
What's that?
What happened with the podcast?
The sports one?
Oh, we changed the one on Sunday, Frequency Live. So
Oh, you changed it?
gonna put it on the shelf for a little while. Maybe something will come up later.
The greatest thing about that podcast was I've known Derek Demers my whole life.
yeah,
Never heard that dude say more than 2 sentences.
Yeah,
Never in my life. I even called him. I said, "Yo, how did you get on the show?" He's like, "Nate, I'm just trying to change some things." I said, "Oh, it took you falling off a roof? You change everything? What did it do? Knock some social skills into you?" Always been a nice guy. And then look at him. His nephew was trying out for the
Eric.
Celtics. Yeah.
Eric Demers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he overseas? Is he overseas now?
Yeah, and he was playing. He played for Maine.
Yeah, the
He
Maine,
ended up going
Celtics.
to another team, and now he's overseas doing
Overseas?
I forget the team.
Not a big guy. It was about 6'2", 6'1", my height. He can shoot it. He can shoot it.
D3 record for points. Definitely doing some great.
I think he could have moved up from D3 if he learned the point guard position after that.
Yeah.
Because Duke could shoot.
Shoot.
And he has a ball. He has ball handling skills now that he developed once he got out of college. Because once you're in the real world, you know your needs are to direct the team.
Yeah.
He's not a big guy. He's like a lesser version of Pritchard.
Yeah,
Even Pritchard's got size to him too. Pritchard's like a good 210, 215.
And there ain't too many people.
No.
Payton's improved because and he needed to, and because they wanted him to be the point guard, and now
Mhm.
he's definitely improved.
Like Tyler Kolek.
Yep.
When Tyler's father used to show up to Buttonwood Park, it'd be this little white guy with a hat on backwards. He looked like he changed somebody's oil.
Yeah.
And dirty. He's not to say he stunk or anything, but he'd get on the court and he'd pull up at half court, shoot it, and then turn around. I'm 12 years old.
Wow.
And I'm 12, 11 years old. And I'm like, who is this dude? And he's just doing it. And then I actually went to a game. I think I went with Walter Conway. And I went to SMU at that time. Went to a game. We didn't put it together. It was the same dude because he had his hat on backwards. And then years later, he's actually still playing. Kevin is still playing to this day.
Wow.
Kevin is still playing. But his son plays for the Knicks now.
Oh, for the Knicks? Wow.
His son was the Big East Player of the Year. He played for Marquette. He went to George Washington first, transferred to Marquette. I met him once. Real good kid. Well, good young man. Good young.
Yeah.
Straight to the point. You always talk about him.
And he got busy. I mean, you don't become Big East Player of the Year just because.
No.
Shoot.
You know, I mean, I understand it's not the Big East that we grew up on, but it's still the Big East.
Mhm.
And it's D1.
All right, fellas. Well, this is the end of this week's show. And
What
I'm
day is
glad-
What day is the improv class?
I don't know.
I'll find out.
No black people can get in
We're
church.
gonna do NC.
But I can't wait. I'm glad I'm doing that. Actually,
What else you got on your list?
I can't tell you.
Because I know he had something on the list before that he did. He didn't let people know. He shaved his mustache off for a while. And then, he shaved it off. I thought he had warrants.
Yeah, it was.
Keep my bucket list to myself because I know if Victor's saying he's going to show up.
I'll help
he's
you
gonna
out,
show
man.
up. Yeah.
I'm here to help, brother. I'm here to help, man. I'm here to help. Does it involve oil?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah.
Baby oil.
No.
I wasn't talking about bubbling crude.
No. P. Diddy or Steve Harvey either.
P. Diddy.
All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem, my man.
We had a surprise guest with Sherry Bentz from Power Play Energy Group. We had our boy Nate. Nate's here, and as always, Chops Turner and Honey Dew Man, Walter
Walter, yeah.
So,
And Chop sang today too.
yeah,
A little bit, just a
Right.
little bit, just a
That's
little
right.
bit.
That's right.
Your song
That's
too.
right. That's right. He was taking requests.
Join us next Wednesday
Ain't no stopping
here at Honey Dew. Feel free to come on in, and we have an open invitation. So if you want to come on the podcast, you got something you want to talk about, just come on in and we'll talk about it. All right. And just don't mind Walter. He looks at you with his bedroom eyes, all that. Take care. On that note, we love you.
A little unnecessary rock.
Oh yes, please. I'll have mine.